Mr. Mayor, who is your role model?
My role model, Kyle, thank you for the opportunity and excited about this. I was looking at some of the questions. I'm saying my role model has really been, in my life, has been my mom, who, raised my brother and I, took us through a lot of hard times. My dad, great guy. We went through a separation and a divorce at a young age, but my mom has always been the one that kept the family together. So my role model, in all honesty, has been my mom. Great role model has helped me, really, has given me all the support. And as life changes, you have different role models. My wife now is a role model because she keeps me in line, and my kids and everything, so you have it. But truly, it's more about the family and keeping the family together. And so my mom has been the true role model in my life for most of my life. Good.
Okay, then. What is your goal for this year?
As you know, Kyle, I'm sure you do, I've been mayor for one term, just the last 2 years, and we've been dealing with budget issues. The main goal as mayor this year is really economic development. We've been able to stable off some of our budgetary problems, but we still have a long way to go. But to really start bringing in some new revenues and new jobs, hopefully, and establishing a foundation for economic development. So that's been going to be a key focus in this, plus the day-to-day stuff that we do. But really the key focus is going to be on economic development.
When did you become the mayor?
I was elected in November of 2000. I have to think about that. 10. My first term just passed in January. I started my second term. I was very fortunate to be unopposed. Selfishly, but we are here today. So I'm in my second term, beginning of my third year. So it has been a great experience for me. A lot of hard work. I got a lot grayer, put on a little weight, but all enjoyable.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay. So, where are you from, Mr. Mayor?
I was born and raised, for better or for worse, I tell everybody Killing, and I'm proud of our city, but in Pawtucket. I was born and raised, naturally, in the hospital in Providence, but then my family was all originally from Pawtucket. I'm very proud of that. Lifelong Pawtucket resident, So, and that really is, you look back and you say, okay, how fast life goes by in your residency. But my grandmother and grandfather came over from Poland, and my dad was raised in Pawtucket, and then my mother as well, and they went to school. Both at the time it was, one was at West, I should point that way, and one was East, which is now Shea and Tolman. And they, met, dated, and my brother and I are here today because of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Leads us into our next question.
Go ahead.
Why did you choose to be the mayor?
When I started, I served a little bit quickly, Kyle. I served on the council for 11 years prior to me being elected. And when I got involved the first time, I was really involved in the community. I like helping people. I like giving back. As cliche as that sounds sometimes. But it's really about working with people and working through problem solving. So I served 11 years on the council. I decided to run against the incumbent at that time. Good man. Still have a lot of respect for him. I just felt it was time. It was a different philosophies in my style, which was a little younger, having 2 young children. My daughter, who is going to be 14, and my son's going to be 12, came from a different perspective. And I just felt that, some of the views of the younger families trying to bring new ideas and new positions and a better atmosphere in the city is why I decided to run. I was unsuccessful at that time against the incumbent, so I didn't serve for 2 years. There was the time the mayor retired. There's an election, and I ran and won, like I said, a little better than 2 years ago. So, it's important to me that, we try to steer the city in the right direction. Yeah, good. No, you got some tough questions, Kyle. Go easy with me.
Thank you. Go ahead, Kyle. You pick these out.
Have you ever been to RHD?
No, I have not. I have not. I've been to a lot of the other programs we were talking about in the ARC and locally, but I have not been in there. And I'm sorry to say that, but I am going to take the opportunity, and I'm going to hope that you're going to chaperone me around when I do come. We'll set up a date. Deal?
That would be great.
All right, deal.
All right, then. How long have you been,
Take your time, no problem.
as I was saying, how long have you been the mayor of Pawtucket?
I've been mayor, you know, I'm going into my 3rd year. I just started my 3rd year for the last 2. So it's been a great experience, you know, as I said. You know, a lot of tough choices, a lot of tough decisions, but I've been mayor of this great city for a little better than 2 years. Yep.
Okay. Last question.
Take your time, my friend.
Okay. What is your favorite movie?
That's a tough one. I was looking at that one, and my wife yells at me all the time because we don't do enough of quality time and go out to the movies enough. But you know what? I don't really have a favorite movie. I was thinking about this, and it's funny. When I do get home and I do finally get to watch TV, my favorite program is NCIS, and you know, then second to Law and Order. And I love those types of stories. You know, they're so life oriented. So I don't really have a favorite movie that I go back to. As a kid, you know, I watched the movies with my son. I love the Toy Stories. We go through life, you know, and there are a lot of different reasons for it. But those are my favorite shows, and both the TV and cinema shows. So my favorite movies.
Okay.
Now you gotta go easy with me. You're asking me some tough questions, my friend. You know, how'd you get so good at this? I get to ask a question, or you do a very good job at this. How'd you do? You enjoy this, though, huh?
Yeah.
Good, good.
He's been practicing at work.
Yeah.
Right, Kyle?
Absolutely, great
Yeah.
job. You know.
Well, thank you so much.
No.
Yeah.
And
No,
Kyle
thank you,
usually closes his program.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Good. Close it out, and I'll be quiet.
Thanks for watching, folks. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Great job, man.
Good job,
Good
everybody.
job, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Good job. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
No problem. So.